In this video, we will talk about investment opportunities through trusts and funds. In principle, we are interested in two main options. The first, we invest our own funds or in companies of co-investors in the amount of up to 5 participants. And the second, when you are going to attract a large number of third-party investors. In the first option, everything is relatively simple. You can make investments through your own fund, for example in Panama, or through an investment trust, in which case the trust company, at the request of the founders of the trust, through the letter of wishes, can invest the allocated funds for a specific project. A trust may form a separate company in any jurisdiction and invest through it, managing through the trustee or trustees appointed by him. The time for creating a trust depends on the participants, usually 2-3 months for several founders. In this option, perhaps the main one is the tax component, the receipt of income from investments, the thoroughness in procedural aspects, the receipt of income, its distribution and exit from the project. In the second case, everything is not clear when you collect a large pool of investors. Then in the case of a fund, it must be licensed in the country of location. This is at least $200,000, but most likely more. Since we are talking about the publicity of the company, then the amount will increase by a security deposit of $500,000 or more. In addition to money, you will be required to confirm the professionalism of fund managers, their ability to work with financial instruments. The term for creating a fund to attract investments and management can be up to 1 year. It happens that registrars refuse due to unsatisfactory guarantees for clients of this fund. After the creation of the fund, you begin the process of transparent raising funds from clients, and you are under the vigilant control of the inspectors. If you create a private trust company with a license that will raise funds through trusts, then there are options here. You can create it in 3-4 weeks. You will need a small office and a couple of employees who will be responsible for operational work and filing documents. They will also check the purity of the attracted capital, collect documents for the client and tax certificates. The main difficulty lies in the creation of a universal trust for investment clients. An example of using a trust company to invest in a hotel on an island in Italy. The sale price of the hotel is about 5 million euros. The hotel is located on the first line, has a room stock of 100 units, its own restaurant and its own swimming pool, operates 8-9 months a year, gives a profitability of 4-5% with a filling of 6-70%. The client has an initial capital of 1.2 million euros. The cost of the established trust company is 65,000 euros. With a license, a targeted advertising company in the Russian Federation is 20,000 euros. Annual maintenance of the company is 16,500 euros plus salary for employees in the office is 37,000 euros per year. The profitability of the hotel is 250,000 per year plus the profitability of the restaurant and additional services. Search for co-investors. The client was looking for clients with a capital of 30,000 euros or more, usually among pensioners who could invest 2 million rubles in general, expecting to attract more than 100 co-investors. With certain conditions: 1. The funds are transferred to the trust management, which does not guarantee any mandatory interest, according to the trust declaration, while clients are honestly told about the average yield of 3-4% per annum. 2. Since 30% of the room stock is idle, it was decided to give them to co-investors. In general, they can stay there for up to 2 weeks in summer and up to 3 weeks at other times, while they will spend money in a restaurant and on additional services, which will give additional income. 3. Co-investors actually receive an investment package that includes real income-generating real estate and the possibility of living in an Italian resort. The main difficulties in this option: 1. It is necessary to create a trust company, obtain a license and manage it, that is, maintain a minimum office and employees. 2. It is necessary to create a universal trust for all clients so that changes in it are minimal. 3. In this case, clients cannot be charged money for the trust and for its maintenance. This should be paid off in the process of the investment project. 4. The question of trust of clients in the advertising company. How? Through what tools to work with clients so as to quickly get money into management. 5. The schedule for visiting this hotel so that there are no conflicts between co-investors. As you understand, this option is suitable for any investment programs. True. The expediency of attracting investors with a capital of less than $5,000 is questionable. But this is a decision directly by the organizers of such projects. In this option, additional licensing is not required for trusts. Its cost is not high compared to funds, which allows you to solve various investment tasks. A trust company that raises funds for management through trusts has, according to the trust legislation, the right to independently determine an investment strategy. This means that the director of such a company personally determines the investment policy and can choose the most promising and profitable projects for clients. Any free funds of clients can be directed to any project without the consent of clients. However, there are some difficulties and they need to be discussed when creating such a trust project.